I'm glad that I caught this. I was able to be here for this. Look who I found! It's freeway day. I just realized that this is literally the last 75 miles that I will be riding this bike. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Amanda Zitto. I make motorcycle travel vlogs, content about motorcycle camping, and general encouragement for you to get out and do the thing. This is the last video in the Flight South, a series of me crossing the country on my Honda CB500X for the second time. I hope you enjoy it. Good morning, beautiful people, from Wilcox, Arizona. I'm currently on the tail end of my cross-country trip, and today we're heading to Tucson so that I can go to the Saguaro National Park and maybe meet up with a very good friend. We'll see how that goes. I'm almost packed up. I gotta put the rest of everything back on the bike, and then we'll hit the road.
Hey everybody.
We had lunch here at Good Vibes. It was pretty good.
Very good, yeah.
Yes. He had a veggie burger.
I did. Very healthy.
Yeah. I didn't actually document our food. I'm sorry. But here's evidence. He lives. He's still making content. Please go watch it. Yeah. I will link his channel again down in the description. But I'm so glad I got to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Thank you. They're gonna go do other fun things. I'm being abandoned. It's okay.
Busy weekend.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and look at saguaros. Because, you know, what else do you do in Tucson? Don't answer that question. Tim and Bob just left to go tackle their fun plans that they had for this weekend, and now I'm gonna go to Saguaro National Park. It was so good to get to see Tim and catch up, and it's always just good to talk to a fellow YouTuber, you know? And especially one that shares the same niche, and we do things kind of similarly. And definitely go and support him because he's got exciting things coming in the future. I'm stoked for him, but also no spoilers. I spent some time here at the visitor center, watched a nice little movie, and all of a sudden it is now 5:30. So I don't think we're going to get very far tonight, so I have just decided to get a hotel room in Tucson, a cheap Motel 6. Tomorrow is going to be the beginning of the long haul back to my truck. So I'm going to enjoy the sunset here in Saguaro National Park. Feels weird. Feels really weird. But for right now, let's go enjoy the saguaro. Am I the only one that looks back at my parking spot to make sure that I didn't lose anything pulling out? Saguaro National Park protects the giant saguaro, a universal symbol of the American West that only grows in the Sonoran Desert. An adult saguaro is generally considered to be about 125 years of age. It may weigh 8 tons or more and be as tall as 50 feet. The average lifespan of a saguaro is probably 150 to 175 years, but biologists believe that some plants may live over 200 years old. You know, I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again because it's still true. Light has so much with how we perceive the world. And getting to spend like sunset, like golden hour or blue hour in the morning at a very special place like this is just magical. It makes the place look totally different, you know? Light is amazing. God. It's beautiful out here. I'm glad that I caught this. That I was able to be here for this. It's so cool. Ah. Welcome to the Motel 6 of North Tucson. It is very bare bones, but it was under $100, which is what I needed. I've made plans tomorrow night to stay with Eric and Lisa of Wolfman Luggage over in Palm Springs. So this is really just a stop off. We're gonna do a quick little bit of work. We're gonna go to bed. We're gonna get up early and we're gonna go to Palm Springs. And then the next day, we're gonna make it all the way to Sacramento. That is the plan. That is what's happening. Gosh darn. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, beautiful people from Tucson, Arizona. Today is a long haul. Well, long haul. It's a little bit under 400 miles. It's not terrible, but it's definitely a longer day than I have done in a few days. So I'm calling it a long haul. We're burning daylight, so we better get the bike packed up and we're gonna, it's freeway day. Not my favorite, but sometimes it just has to be done. There comes a point when all I want to do is just go home. It may sound like blasphemy to some people, but I do reach a point in every trip where I just want to be in my own bed and have all of the creature comforts of my own home. At the same time, though, this point of the journey never really feels real to me until I get home. All right, I've got my little water bead thing to try to counteract the fact that it's gonna be 90 today. Bike is packed, but I am out of SD cards again, so we're gonna go stop at a Target, pick up more SD cards, and then we're gonna hit the road. Not doing too shabby, it's not quite 9 yet. I feel like I'm doing good.
Dream I heard a warning saying leave the rest, take only what you need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own. Time goes slowly, the world gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride.
You ready?
Yeah, YouTube.
Are you ready? Are you ready to be on the camera?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay. I just met these wonderful human beings at, how did I say it? Curacao Summit?
Yeah,
Chiraco Summit. I keep saying it wrong. What was your ministry?
Oh,
Maybe a
Dios' Nation. It's a Christian motorcycle club. This is Randy, and I'm Isaiah. And our ministry is Jesus and motorcycles and loving on people. So
Yeah.
look
I
at
can
that.
always agree with that. I'll leave it linked down in the description. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. out
Hey,
with me.
awesome. Thank you.
They're gonna lead me into Palm Springs.
Yeah, Palm
Yeah.
Springs. Woo!
100 miles into a 500-mile day, I stopped in San Fernando for gas. Guess how much gas was? $6.28 a gallon. It's great to be back in California. I'm very grateful for Lisa and Eric, who boiled me a couple of eggs before I left their home in Palm Springs so that I would have snacks on the road. I'm very spoiled. Last fill up of the bike, $6.39 per gallon. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We have 75 miles to go. We got this. I just realized that this is literally the last 75 miles that I will be riding this bike on this trip, because I will be loading it into my truck tomorrow and then driving the last big stretch from Sacramento to Portland, Oregon. I don't have anything stoic or meaningful or super deep to say about it, just that it's been a long trip. Maybe I'll have something more thoughtful to say tomorrow evening after I've had time to reflect. Not on the bike, not being tailgated in the dark. Let's get ourselves to a bed, shall we? Made it. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good morning, beautiful people from Sacramento, California. More specifically, that one guy's garage. They were very gracious and kind and hosted me last night when I got in at a little bit after 11 p.m. I forgot that I left my Las Vegas Stetson in my truck, so it feels wonderful to have a hat on my head again that has not been through a Florida rainstorm and maybe isn't in the best shape currently. So that feels good. I've been unloading the bike slowly, putting the luggage back in my truck so that this is a little bit easier to load. A couple more things to pull off the bike, and then I'll back the truck up and we'll load the bike into the truck, and then we'll be on our way to Portland. Wow. This is the end, you guys. Wild. Wow. Crazy. Thank you so much.
Oh, so happy.
You're loaded up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I don't know what I would have done without you guys, to be honest. It would have been a total mess. It's now been a couple months since I arrived home, and I feel like I'm still processing this trip. I've gone on a few trips since then, and I think the biggest thing I want to share with you here is this. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the time to rest. Then, get up off your butt, go outside, and go do the thing. It's not going to happen unless you make it happen. There's never going to be the perfect time. Things will not align exactly the way you expect them to. Embrace the imperfections and stay flexible. The small moments are what make up a trip. Thank you all so much for watching this series. I hope that you enjoyed it. A huge shout out to my patrons on Patreon and everyone who donated gas money over on Instagram. You're the only reason I was able to complete this trip. Thank you. And in the meantime, guys, I'll see you later.